I'm turning 30 in about 1 month, and when many people approach this age, they start to feel they need to hit certain milestones. And I definitely used to feel that way in my 20s. I only got 1 month left in my 20s. We feel we need to have a house, a car paid off, student loans paid off, retirement in motion. We feel we need to have a certain job with a high salary. But in reality, when we actually look at the statistics, where are most people at age 30? And what insights can we learn from them? I will also be giving an insight into my own current financial situation at the end of the video. As usual, though, none of this is financial advice, guys. I'm literally not a financial advisor.
Knowledge.
So let's just jump straight into it. Today's numbers are from Empower.com, who did their own research with their own dashboard users who used their website. From their own research, the average person in their 30s has over $309,000. Now, if that sounds like a lot, I would say it's because it is. Now, we have to keep in mind this is from 30 to 39, and the average tends to skew results since it includes outliers, aka the people who have $0 and also the people who have a couple million in their 30s. If we look at the median to the right, we can see most people have $35,000, which is a huge difference comparing the average between the median net worth. Now, for some, over 35 grand still may seem like a lot, when some people are struggling with student loans, credit card debt, maybe some other financial issues as well. So let's consider some other factors living here in the States. 35 grand is very different from state to state. If we scroll down to California, and this is the ranking of each state by cost of living, California, the typical home value is over $733,000, and the median annual wage is $54,000. Now that's huge. So $35K is barely a dent in your home value when it's over $773,000. If you lived in Arkansas, let's go all the way to the top. The typical home value is $209,000, while the median annual wage is not even $40,000. 35K is very different looking at state to state, so we just can't compare one number and make a large conclusion here in the US. Also, everyone's starting point is very different, which we'll look into later in the video and my own starting point. So let's look at something that can be more tailored to you. If we look at Ally Savings, they have a different retirement goal, a different savings goal we should shoot for. And it's a much simpler rule. By each decade, by age 30, you should aim to save 1 times your income. And that's very different than just saying like $35,000 per se. So if you make $50,000, that's your normal income. Hopefully you have about $50,000 saved. And I would say that's pretty reasonable. Hopefully you aren't inflating your spending as your income increases as you age. Hopefully you are seeking new work opportunities, new income opportunities. Hopefully you're getting rid of debt and plucking away at your retirement funds. By age 40, you should have 3 times your income. Age 50, 5x your income, and it keeps increasing by each decade. So look at your life. Do you have 1 times your annual income saved or invested in other assets? If not, maybe that's a great goal to work towards as you approach or are past 30 years old. If you're still in debt, maybe taking the Dave Ramsey like snowball approach would be your best option for yourself to get your financial assets in order. Considering 33% of 25 to 34-year-olds still have federal student loan debt, things might look a little different, so maybe many people are still paying off some form of debt, and this is only student loan debt. So we all start with different things in our pockets. We all start at different starting points. Now, if you're ahead or behind on one of these net worths, one of the main takeaways just to focus on is you really just need to get started. You don't want to be the retiree who is still in credit card debt and can't finance retirement. You don't want to be still paying off a mortgage in your old age. You just need to focus on the daily actions, and maybe that's you're not saving, not investing, maybe you're taking on debt, and you don't want these financial habits into old age. If you're aggressive and opportunity seeking, you can pay off a lot of debt pretty quickly and invest quickly. But when I say quickly, I mean over a multi-year period, not a couple weeks. So where am I compared to the median 30-year-old person who has 35 grand as their net worth? Thank God I'm very well ahead. Last December, I put out a video of why half of my net worth is in crypto. And since then, things have been on a tear. And even throughout the past year, I've been accumulating Bitcoin on my cold wallet, in my Roth IRA, in the ETFs, and in my traditional IRA. In one of my videos, I stated I wanted at least 1 Bitcoin. And thankfully, I'm well past that mark. Since that video, my net worth in crypto has probably increased closer to 80%. Now, I'm not going to reveal my exact numbers in this video as I still want some privacy, and my net worth constantly changes with the fluctuations of crypto. It's a ridiculous amount, but I'm very happy how things have turned out as we're ending near 2024. But as I touched on earlier, Many of us have different starting points and we have had different opportunities, and I've had different opportunities compared to my peers. During my college days, I was able to stay home, work, get scholarships, which is why I still continued college. I never had to pay for housing, even in my late 20s, due to my mom letting me stay at home and save money till I get married one day. Hopefully, God willing. But I had a father who was also financially oriented and pushed me towards a good career. Many people don't have these things. If God didn't provide these things in my life, these blessings, I would not be where I am today. I would have been in a very different spot. I might not have even been money-minded, trying to prep for the future. A lot of this was not my own doing. Yes, I used the opportunities as they came, but many people don't even have these opportunities growing up. So we each have our own starting points. So truly, your own financial journey is your own. Set a realistic goal for yourself. Work towards it and adjust your daily habits so you can have that compound interest over time and so you can actually achieve your goals. Now, if you feel you're doing well and you want to learn how to become a millionaire with low effort, you need to check out why your first $100,000 is the most important in your investing journey right here. God bless, guys. Peace.